Here is how to do grid-connected inverter system configuration using ATS. First of all, connect the banana jacks between the out 1, 2, 3 and 4 plus and minus terminals of solar simulator and channel 1, 2, 3 and 4 plus and minus terminals of joint box. Connect the banana jacks between the output plus and minus terminals of joint box and the solar plus and minus terminals at 1 of charge controller. Connect the banana jacks between the charge controller part 1's battery plus and minus terminals and the charge battery parts battery 1 plus and minus terminals. Here, the battery stores the virtual photovoltaic power put out at the fixed voltage of 12 volts. Correctly connect the banana jacks between the charge battery parts battery 1 plus and minus and the grid-connected inverter parts DC in plus and minus terminals. In this process, convert the voltage from DC 12 volts to AC 220 volts. Correctly connect the banana jacks between the grid-connected inverters AC 220 volts output plus and minus terminals and the panel board parts circuit breaker 1 plus and minus terminals. Correctly connect the banana jacks between the panel board circuit breaker 2 plus and minus terminals and the AC load select parts load 1 plus and minus terminals. If you use the load 2 and 3, when using up to load 2, connect from plus and minus terminal of load select 1 to the load select 2 using banana jack for each polarity. When using up to load 3, connect from plus and minus terminal of load select 2 to the load select 3 using banana jack for each polarity. Connect 220 volts power cord to the power terminal at the side of panel board. Connect 220 volts power cord to the terminal at the side of solar simulator. Turn on the toggle switches for solar cell 1, 2, 3 and 4 of solar simulator. Then, the DC out lamp 1, 2, 3 and 4 of solar simulator and the DC lamps for channel 1, 2, 3 and 4 of joint box come on one after another. Turn on the DC circuit breaker of joint box. Then, charge controller 1 solar input power is approved, thus turning the DC lamp on. When the charge battery parts battery 1 selector switch is turned on, the grid-connected inverter parts input signal is entered. Turn on the main power circuit breaker for the panel board and turn on circuit breaker 1 and 2. Then, converted AC input signal enters, and power is supplied from the battery to load 1, 2, and 3 of AC load select.